Because I told my people, I'm not coming in to have we not talking no more.
Yeah, they want to find out what type of show
I'm
you
gonna tell
want
them,
to do.
get this app, go look at the stuff on there, license it.
You want to do something that you own and that they license.
It's an easy sell. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody watching BT. Maybe they probably watching BT Plus though. Tyler's on there.
They're probably watching more BET Plus than not.
For
though,
sure.
I will say that.
What's the last show you watched on BT that wasn't the BT Awards?
Sent the link.
The Real House Husbands.
That's probably the last thing.
Real House.
And when did that end? 08?
Oh, it's been a while.
I was trying to think of the last time I was like, I need to turn this on for a show. BT Awards, of course. Real House Husbands is probably the last thing.
I feel like they jumped my demographic. Like
Me too.
Like something happened. Like I phased out of the 106 in Park. I mean, I was watching it for a while, and then the music wasn't. And then they stopped. Does 106 in Park even still exist? Okay. And then when they grabbed all of Tyler's, they grabbed the games, so they were trying to keep us there.
Yeah.
And then when they grabbed did they grab Tyler's old content? Something happened where I felt like
They got his catalog?
I don't now I'm getting confused on what the heck happened, but I felt like, okay, you are now missing my demographic.
Yeah, I felt like the same thing.
I don't really feel like you're talking to me. Oh, she just, ooh, Jesus. That's hilarious. Okay, knew that. Okay, making sure that I'm up to date on everything.
Real shine.
Kev, you know what I'm excited to have on the road again?
Shit.
A peach mango smoothie from Wawa.
I wonder if there's another gas station that anybody else is excited about besides us going to Wawa.
What is
I've
Wawa?
had
Wawa is this gas station in the Northeast that makes food, like solid sandwiches,
excellent
milkshakes.
It's if
smoothies.
7-Eleven food was like actually made in a deli.
Because they have a restaurant in there. Like
Okay.
people are making it fresh.
For real.
So we were on there. I think it was our first tour. And somebody was like, nah, man, like y'all should eat here. And I was like, they're like,
Wawa?
nah, man, for real.
For real.
And they had,
So what's y'all's
Smaggy.
favorite thing? If you had to name one thing outside of actually doing stand-up, and Josh, outside of actually being able to capture live performances, what is your favorite thing about being on tour?
I already got my
eating
answer.
food
I
in
was
new
gonna say
cities.
food.
Is it the food?
Eating
Hands
food
down.
in new cities that is not franchises. People being like, you got to get the Turkey Club from Regis Turkey. You got to go on Main.
Not Regis.
Regis Turkey, the line gonna be out the door. That is my favorite thing. I love to be like, ooh, that Regis Turkey all right with me.
Okay.
I feel like we didn't do this much over the last two tours, but I enjoy traveling and experiencing new cities and new landmarks and stuff like that.
In good company.
In good company, man. We had sometimes we had fun. I mean, it was fun, but it was
From
just
the
like,
outside, it looked like y'all had fun.
It was
when y'all would
great.
share, it looked like y'all were having fun.
yeah, there was a lot of like sheer exhaustion. And that's why I'm excited about this tour of it being like, oh, you gonna come, you could leave your suitcase open. We get there Thursday night, you gonna leave him Monday morning.
He's not
is
around
why.
to hear though, because he'll sabotage your suitcase.
Oh no,
He's a
I'm
bad friend.
already prepared. All of my
Just
stuff
bring your
gonna
piece, and you should be all
Stay
right.
zipped on my
I
body.
don't think he'll
that
go on
means-
your stuff.
No, he was gonna try at a Keep Your Distance show, but I keep my eyes on my purse. I see you, hips. I see you. This is why God had said this is the tour, Angel, because I can't imagine having to pick up and
Oh, Angel,
go
it was,
as quickly as you all were having to.
it was ball sack.
I
It
Cheeks. Cheeks.
The Sunday night was the worst.
Booty cheeks.
The Sunday night on the East Coast was the worst.
The Sunday night, so red eyes on Monday morning to be the
Man.
first flight out.
That was just sheer.
That's where Tony Baker pinned the term. What's the point? What's the point of sleeping if we gotta?
If you get back to your hotel
Go
at
to
1
fake
a.m. and your
bed.
lobby call is 4:30.
Why y'all getting back at 1 a.m.?
Because the second show, sometimes we got back late because the second show plus all the pictures is.
Oh, y'all were doing meet and greets. I was
yeah.
like, why didn't y'all just leave?
And then we would go eat sometimes.
No, most times
A lot of times we did some eating.
because there wasn't food at the hotel, and if there were food at the hotel, it was already closed, or they just had bananas and chips.
I'm excited to sleep. Y'all have no idea.
Angel's gonna get the best sleep she's had in
I'm gonna
Angel's
get
gonna
12
be-
years.
comfy pajamas, and I don't even like pajamas like that. But that's how I want to date my sleep.
She
on
gonna
this
have
thing. Yes, the
that thing that
pageant.
Whitley did had the what is that called?
Nightmares.
Night mask on.
I am. I might even do facial treatments at night, and I don't even care about my skin like that.
When you come back, Amar's gonna be riding a motorcycle.
I know he's gonna be crazy. Me and Kevin have matching pimples, and so does Josh.
We are. First of all, I want to say something to God. You should age out of pimples.
You
Yeah.
should.
I'm almost 40. Angel 40. Josh almost 30. Like we ain't 14 no more. Why?
This
What's the
pimple was
point?
like, I got the dark mark of the pimple that came before it.
Does it hurt a little bit?
Oh, this one
when you
hurts
touch
a lot of
I
it.
hate that,
This
This
man.
one is tender.
Why are they
Well, that
painful?
one is huge.
That
This
one's
is a
like
shiner. It's
that
been
one's
here for
like,
3
"Hey,
days.
guys."
Oh, I know. It was improv with us. It was giving clues. It's like, maybe they asking she Harriet Tubman. I think she's Harriet Tubman. I was like, shh, all right.
Unruly cousins.
Unruly cousins.
Tahir, what's up, man? I'm finna shoot my podcast with Angel.
To
and
here,
Josh.
go to bed.
I'll call you back. I'll call you back. I'll call you
I know
back.
he left a voice memo, and I wanted to listen to
I'll call
it.
you back. I'll call you after. You
Tell
answer.
him afterwards.
All right, right.
Oh,
Okay.
is it something good?
Ah!
Y'all, what group chat is
It's
this?
in, you're in it. You ain't checking it.
Okay.
You in it.
And don't play it. Don't play that
not
video.
playing nothing.
Don't you play that.
Oh, you play it's video?
Yeah.
I didn't even. I thought it was.
Joe!
I thought it was a screenshot.
No.
Oh, I just.
You gotta. You ain't lit. You ain't here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You didn't see?
I was just like, oh, you
You
just
mute it for 1 second, Josh.
Mute it.
Mute the
Sorry,
mic.
guys.
Hold on.
Sorry, you guys. I had to mute you for your own safety. Sorry, you guys. I had to mute you.
Had to.
For your own safety.
Lord.
I can't share with y'all. I cannot do.
Woo.
My boy just texted me. You know you're wrong from muting us. We nosy. I know y'all nosy, but somebody gonna take it down to the alley. Remember, there's secret people amongst us, Josh.
Snakes in the grass.
Snakes in the grass. Somebody sneaking down to the alley. They're gonna be on there like, ooh, Kevin and we're talking over there. We're gonna bring it down to the alley.
Ooh. Jesus.
Takes over you. Oh yeah.
God, this is me, Kevin. What is the meaning of this? I am 37 years old, okay? Ain't no reason I should have a pimple this big and disrespectful, God. I got to keep it this and show that this pimple is doing a high five. Why do I have teenage acne? I'm almost 40 years old. God, tell me, Kevin.
This is ridiculous.
Wow, what a year.
This feels like the extension of last year.
The residual
2020. This pastor I know, Pastor YPJ, he actually said a great thing. He said this is
Did he
this is
prophesize
a new
again?
year. No, he said it's a new year, but the same season.
All right, guys, we're back.
Jasmine W is so funny.
She is.
Her. Have you seen her TikToks where she makes food for her husband? But she never shows him.
Wait, which Jasmine we talking about now?
Jasmine W, who snatches the.
Wait, so you mean when you said she never shows him, you just mean in a fictitious sketch?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I was like, I don't think she has a husband.
She's married though. Also,
Little young Jasmine with the braids. Yeah, she definitely don't show him.
why did you say it like that?
Little young Jasmine.
You settling into that mother age easy.
Oh, well, why fight it?
Fight it?
I'm real cute up here. I can't compete with these young
You
little.
can't with them 18 years
Oh,
old.
God,
and
no.
you gonna have to be doing the TikToks, and you won't want to do this.
No, I don't.
That's their move on TikTok.
Andrew will be here then.
Yes.
Put the seatbelt on. That's the Lord.
That's the Lord. King. Let me switch accounts. Let me switch back to.
Andrew, you bought Dogecoin? Is it Doge?
I got some.
What's Dogecoin?
Is it Doge? How do you pronounce it?
It's however you want to pronounce it. I think it's
a new
Dogecoin though.
Doge. It's a new cryptocurrency that's popping.
I have not bought any cryptocurrency, and that was my friend that I was like, get out of his DMs. That's what he wanted to talk to us about was cryptocurrency. He's huge.
There's a lot of different
I got a dad joke
cryptocurrencies.
about
That's the
cryptocurrency,
only
isn't
one
it?
that I have though.
It'd be a perfect time to.
I might show me how to buy it, and I'll buy some.
Mel just bought some.
You just bought some?
She bought in that Dogecoin, Doge.
I just
and
don't get it.
It went. She like doubled her bread. For you.
God's been good. It'll dip though.
And when it dips, I'll dip. You dip. You hear me?
Dogecoin.
Doge.
Okay. It's Black created. Okay, I want to get it.
It's Black created.
It was made as a meme, but it actually turned into something, and a bunch of like celebrities are on it. Like Snoop's in it, Elon's in it.
Really? Elon Musk's.
But yeah, we got it early. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah.
Let me put this on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, it almost hit 50 cents last night though. Last year it was like a third of a cent.
A third of a cent.
July 2020.
Are you able to extract the Dogecoin and turn it into real money, or is that not the purpose?
No, no. You're just being able to sell the shares that you have in it or the units you have in it.
But when does it translate over to making purchases and stuff?
I don't think that one will be. I don't know specifically, but I know
That's the thing.
Bitcoin's the one that's just crossing over to that.
Right.
Like you can get a Tesla with Bitcoin now.
That's the thing that be having me confused. I'll be like, but okay, now y'all saying this, but when can I use it?
Nah, that's why if you could sell the equity that you have in it back to cash money.
Right.
Equity?
Yeah. So you buy in it in terms of the units.
The IPO. Which is crazy that this is something. People have come up with a way to create an IPO that doesn't actually represent anything but the concept
Money
of
only
currency.
matters because we say it does.
Right, but here's the thing that I'm saying is crazy, is that this currency currently you cannot use for anything.
No.
Other
That's most
than-
cryptos.
That's the reason why I've never understood cryptocurrency. I'm like, I get that, yes. I could sell it and then have money that I can then use to buy stuff. But, or I could just have money. That's
Why I didn't do anything crazy. And I wouldn't like.
Josh put 10 bands in. He told me off camera.
I did not. Let's
I
not.
know.
He
say
was like,
that
I
word.
put 10 bands in and nothing to a BOSS. And he said double S.
I know someone that put in 5 when it was a third of a cent though.
5 bands. Mm-hmm. And now it's 8 cents.
Almost 50 cents.
50 cents. So they have a lot of Dogecoin.
They have a lot of cash dollars if they cashed out.
But how do you cash out Dogecoin?
You don't cash out the actual coin, but like on Robinhood, for example,
It's like selling stock.
Got it.
That's the reason why I'm like, usually when
You're
you sell-
trading it.
when you sell stock in, or when you buy stock in, like, say, I don't know, Adidas, you physically see the company that, or know this company or entity exists. But with cryptocurrency, I'm like, this company is the concept of, but not a thing that you can see at work.
Yes.
That's why I be confused. I be like, okay, all right.
All right, y'all ready?
Ben.
All right, let's start in 5, 4,
4,
3, 2, 1. What up, y'all? Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kevin on stage. She's
Chick Angel.
welcome to another bonus episode. Smash that like button, smash that notification button. It's another banger podcast episode for 2021. Welcome to the bonus episode. I'm Kevin. She's Angel. He's Joshy. You're you.
You
Stage crew. We are the Unruly Cousins.
Oh, yeah.
Tag team champions defending our belt at WrestleMania. Unruly Cousins. And you guys, if you're fans of this, you're basically Unruly Cousins as well. Thanksgiving don't pop off till the Unruly Cousins get here.
Hey.
And the Unruly Cousins are in town. We get to go in town or on the road. The Unruly Cousins will be in town. So keep that in mind. I know we're all stage crew, but this specific show is about the Unruly Cousins. There's a lot of randomness on the docket on today.
Random, but you about to get all of it.
Before we start, though, I want to say we are going to be shooting some episodes to can or banking episodes or canning episodes is an industry term, basically meaning we bulk shoot something to be released later. So I'm getting ready to go out of town. Angel's getting ready to go out of town too, right? Ain't you?
Not until June.
Okay.
When the tour starts, I'll go out of town.
So we're gonna bank some episodes just in case something happens and we can't shoot. So Kat will notify you of those as we figure them out. So there'll be like something that we'll shoot. It won't be a bonus. It'll be an actual episode, but we won't release it until later. So like sometime in this next week, we'll shoot an episode for my birthday week because I'm gonna be gone. And then again, Melissa's birthday week, I'm gonna be gone. And I already know for sure the place we're going does not have good Wi-Fi because my homegirl just went there and she was like, if you are an influencer, you will not be able to upload long form videos. So just stay tuned to the Patreon notification so you know. And I definitely said boner instead of bonus. I didn't know if anybody heard me. Boner, kid! That was the worst thing about middle school.
Boners.
The peens were acting up.
Oh,
They were just like, hey, you finna talk in front of the class? And why did our teachers make us go to the front and talk? But there was many of times where I just carried my book. Was like,
oh no.
oh yeah.
That sucks.
Little Kev was like, all right, so we're gonna talk about the Nina the Pinta and the center. It was super whack.
No, girls.
For a couple years there, it was tough. But anyway,
Sorry.
girls don't have
experienced
that.
They
by
can
the
get
way,
a yeast infection. That's horrible. because you want to scratch, and instead you just shifting in your seat. You just shifting in your seat. Shifting in your seat. Shift.
There was a dry coochie conversation happening on Twitter yesterday.
Wow.
my God.
Didn't
Yes.
know that this
That
is
wasn't in the
this
docket. You just reminded me because we talked about boner. Might as well.
I was about to be like,
No. My sister tweeted it. Every once in a while, dry coochie conversations dominates the timeline. This girl pulled her pants down. She was going to the bathroom, pulled her panties down. She said after 8 hours, she took a picture of her drawers and it looked like she had just put them on. And she was like, this is how I be dry, no cap. And even women were like
after an 8-hour shift.
after every hour shift. And women were like, you probably, something is wrong. You should have some
She's like, it's
some
not-
sort of vaginal fluid if your vagina is working.
I saw one that was like, no, self-cleaning going out.
They're
during that 8-hour
nothing.
period.
And Carlos Miller said them panties supposed to look like honey bun wrapping paper.
oh no.
I said, why? People, first of all,
Oh, man.
and it's the funniest thing ever on the internet is when you tweet something that you think people will be proud of, and they're like, actually, the opposite is true. You're something probably not working correctly. Not that you're nasty, but like,
So she was saying that her coochie is dry or just
she was
No.
saying that there's no V flu.
There's no discharge. Like,
No
look how
discharge.
clean my panties are after 8 hours.
So but she's not saying that her vagina is dry. She's just saying the fluid is not reaching her panty.
I guess that's the point she's making.
She might have large labia.
Big lame energy.
She might.
We might be
big
flapped
L.
over.
Yeah, she
Ain't no V flu getting out of here. These labes is
Right.
closing the door.
She tucks
might-
it in every morning. She's like,
listen.
She got a weighted blanket.
Get him a rinky dinky dink.
You can't tie no labia into a bow, Joshua.
She might have that
If
type of
she
You
thing.
skidamarinky dinky dink.
Get him a rinky doo. Just close together. She
Flap them
might.
labes.
Yeah.
Close the door.
I am not here for making women feel some type of way about how they coochies act. You know why? Because sometimes they just be acting the way they want to act.
You just remind me of the time you were like, mine don't do that. Mine don't look like that.
Oh,
What
at the what t-shirt contest? I was like, now wait a second now. What is that peeking out? Why is there something peeking out? Who's saying somebody is peeking out to say hello? What is that?
Oh, man.
Look at who you came to
I had never seen nothing like it. And so, I mean, I don't listen.
So anyway, that was
Wait,
nothing on our
wait,
docket.
It's hilarious.
I don't know what happened, man. We were unruly cousining.
I mean,
The first actual thing on the docket was DJ Mustard. What would we know him from, Josh? Mustard on the beat?
Mustard on the beat.
What's the biggest mustard on the beat?
There's a lot of big mustard on the
he
beat.
does everything be mustard on the beat. And I'd be like,
I love
why is
mustard.
mustard on the beat?
Mustard's on every beat.
So anyway, DJ Mustard, he had a personal shopper. He blasted her on Instagram because she was getting paid $6,000 a month, mind you.
That's a good job.
$6,000 a month. Okay, which is $72,000 a year
72.
just to buy his clothes.
Personal
Not even to be
shopper.
his stylist, just to go and pick up stuff for him to wear. And she basically took that credit card and was like, this is not enough. And ran his bill up 100 bands, buying purses and Off-White and all type of stuff to stunt on the gram.
That's a lot of expenses to catch up on, right? Sorry. Sorry. I had to.
He said, I had to.
So he sent her the receipt, and her response was, can we hop on a call?
Listen.
And he said, a call? And she said, because no one else is involved. It's just me, my wrongdoings. He said, you really ran up my card crazy. She said, so sorry, truly sorry. I should have never got to this point. My temptation ran to greed. And he tagged her on Instagram,
Yeah,
and
he did.
she was flossing.
Oh, yeah.
She was having a blast. You hear me?
He was having the time of her life.
Listen. If you're going to be wrong strong. And that is what she
Listen,
did.
man, if you're going to get a whoop for staying out a minute late or an hour, you might as well make it an hour.
Exactly.
My thing is this, Angel. Can you imagine? And you work, okay? You've been on so many things.
Yeah, I felt it in your spirit.
I'm not saying which
I'm
thing.
glad you tucked
Okay.
it back in.
You've been on Blackish, for example. Can you imagine taking the easiest $6,000 you ever made and losing it all, and maybe even facing criminal charges just to stunt on the gram?
There is no way that any pair of clothing is that important, because that's what she was buying.
She was buying clothes.
Clothes.
Yep.
There is no, not now shoe, not now purse. If anything, you're going to see trips to Starbucks. If I'm going to get caught for something, it's going to be like, now how many goddamn refreshers could you buy?
DJ Mustard is like, do you get a refresher every day?
I'll be like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's probably what I owe
can't
you.
stop drinking them, by the way.
300. I was just, but no.
As
Like
she's sipping another one in the
I'm
conversation.
like, DJ, it's a problem. I need to go to AA. There's no alcohol in it, but I'm sure they can help me with it. But like, I just don't understand how. Maybe it's because she was so close to the life and seeing the
Yeah.
stuff that because I'm sure she's purchasing high end stuff for him.
Yep.
And being in those stores, maybe you get tempted to want that stuff. But maybe, I mean, and I like pretty clothes, but I've never liked like high end clothes enough to want to steal them, because that's basically what she did. Even though she paid the store, it was with stolen money. Like I don't know what's that like addictive to me that I would be like, I'm gonna chance it.
I think she's addicted to clout because she's creating the illusion that she's living a life that she does not live. And listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all. The likes to a lot of people, the likes, the validation, the credibility, the association, all of that, people start to, equate their own
No, you're right.
value with their social media value. Like, and listen, I'm big on social media, but to me, and I've told the stage crew this, and this is no hyperbole. I mean this very seriously. The stage crew on Patreon is my most important platform.
Yeah.
Them people on Facebook, 2 million people, let me talk about the police or something. They're gonna let me know what they think. But what happens is people are so not used to, addicted to, ooh, look at what she did. Oh, I wish I had. To where and it never starts with a little thing. It's like, well, I'm at the Gucci store. Let me just throw in a sock, bracelet.
Yeah.
And I'm DJ Mustard is a millionaire, I don't know, 10, 15 times over.
Right.
So it's more of a principle thing to him than like he is going to be hurting for $100,000.
Absolutely.
But you got to be careful who's around you, man. And you try to give him a good job, $72K a year to buy clothes.
That is a great job. And I'm looking, the clothing is so tiny. Why did it cost so much?
Man, I've been in some of them stores, Angel.
She doing a lot of like bikinis, stuff that's up in her booty, stuff that's see-through. Why did this stuff cost so much? Now listen, if I'd have paid $6,000 for something, I better be able to wrap myself in it twice.
A weighted blanket.
Yeah, another weighted blanket. This one thing, you can see her nipples. That couldn't have cost that much
Well, let
money.
me get out of here. I ain't got that.
You don't want to be over there.
Scroll right on through, Kevin.
Like, who wears this outside? Am I following the wrong? Is it Carissa C. Walker?
Yeah, light-skinned girl.
Light skin. Oh, yeah.
67,000 followers.
She
That's
got on
Madam
this
C.
red
Walker's,
outfit, and I
great-granddaughter.
see her full nipples.
Josh, what is wrong with you today?
Would he, Madam C.J. Walker's granddaughter?
What is your deal today?
Yes.
Josh is emptying the clip.
Hell yeah. He's like, it's the weekend.
Friday, man. We outside. Double vaxxed up.
Her Instagram is Carissa with a K.
Yeah.
Carissa C. Walker. Karissa C. Walker. Now you're done in
You're
this
done.
business.
No, nobody's trusting
actually,
you.
No,
Nah, she'll be all right.
she's young and pretty. I'm sure she'll find
She'll
it.
find something.
She might not find another job, personal shopping.
Oh, no, she ain't getting a job. Oh, what is this pose? What is this pose? When you
Let me
get
see.
on the couch like a dog,
Oh,
getting
no,
ready to
ma'am.
piss.
Hold on.
What is this? What is this pose?
Mixing it up, Angel.
Oh,
Is that how
no.
you mix it up?
I ain't never seen nobody pose in such a way.
I did this once when I was Kim Kardashian, when I was doing the Kardashians. That's how I posed as Kim, just on the couch, like I'm about to urinate.
Have you seen that girl on TikTok who does the perfect Kardashian impressions?
No, I have a girlfriend that I think does the perfect Kim Kardashian. And not just Kim. You can hear the difference between Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney. It's not just a generic Valley girl voice.
That's how she does, this girl.
I think it's amazing. I do think it's amazing.
God, when you're looking for someone on TikTok, you can forget about it.
I don't
yeah.
even.
I don't know
even how to
this
work.
girl's name. It's just never mind.
You might have to put in Kim Kardashian,
Oh, maybe.
like put it together as like.
How
a
good is TikTok
hashtag.
on searching?
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
put Kim Darshanian.
Oh,
I don't think that's
she
right.
was a character from
That's Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Exactly. That was like, what's the name of that?
Season 8's coming back, Kev.
Is that what that
I'm
was?
kidding. I have no idea.
I was like, really?
HBO tweeted,
Winter's coming.
winter is coming. And we were like, nigga, I'll shoot you in the chest, I'll
We
wet
have
you.
been in the winter. That's what this was. The Night Walkers is what COVID was.
What was the vid?
You were on
Yes.
that. You like that show, right, Angel?
Oh, I watched the whole thing. I was late
was
to the
so
party.
good.
It was so good until what was that season?
After season 4, it was like a slow descent, but it wasn't
Yeah.
obvious.
Right.
The crazy thing about Game of Thrones, I started watching that in my first home I ever purchased in Washington,
Come on.
and I finished that Yeraboshi
Hey.
in Calabasas
Hey.
when I was living in Calabasas. I don't live there no more, but
Yeah.
I remember we was there. The Republicans' name came from
You had a
there.
pool,
came
man.
I had a great.
You were
It
in
was
that
a nice
pool, too.
pool.
I will not rest. Actually, I don't think that's my goal anymore. Let me tell you what my goal is.
What's the goal, Kev?
The
Single
personal
Kev.
gated community. Just you go down here. I ain't gonna say the city name.
Oh, you got close.
Down here, where it's just like the doggone gates are up here, and you don't. The driveway's long, and you don't know who lived back there or how big the house is.
You want a personal gated
Personal
home.
gated community
Yeah,
with a
no.
henchman that's Armenian with the AK-47. walking around.
I agree. I'm not here for HOA fees. I don't like the thought of it. I don't like getting permission from people and telling I'm paying you so you can
Why
tell me
you
what I
tell
can
me
and
what
can't
kind
do.
of fence I can put up?
Listen, let me tell you,
And
I
what
don't like
color?
it.
I don't want them. I don't. And HOA fees be
Ew.
Every month.
HOA fees here be a doggone apartment.
It
somewhere else.
is
Some get up
crazy.
to 400.
And you can't get recoup that money.
No,
It's gone. Even when you sell it,
It's
you can't
out.
be like, so I paid about 300,000.
Oh, they found her name. How y'all, man? The page. I'm sorry, Angel. I didn't mean to interrupt. you.
Patreon is amazing.
They know everything. This is the girl who does the most amazing Kim and Courtney impersonation. She's shaking us
She's
out.
down.
Did you know that I banned HealthNet until they switched their
seen her?
plastic bowls
That's supposed to be Kim?
paper?
Yeah.
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 That's how they do this.
That's great. I wrote about it in my organic lifestyle for Poosh. I'm really
hate the name of
just
that
trying
company.
to enjoy my dinner, and Courtney is being such a bully. Okay, you're literally just trying to hurt my feelings right now.
That one right there.
I'm
Isn't it
just
perfect?
saying it's terrible for the environment and you just don't care. Like, why would you say that? You don't think I feel bad? I feel sad. Kim just has the ugliest crying face. And
Okay, hold on, Angel. We're way off topic now.
If I can find my girlfriends, because I want the Patreon to tell us
Okay.
who. But the fact of the matter is, she does so many impersonations. Trying to get down to her Kim one is probably going to be difficult. But what were you about to say?
Did you hear of this?
I expect you ladies to understand this. You can change your life. And you can get out of the gutter.
Listen closely, Angel.
Are you crying?
I am.
Oh, yes.
What's going on? Why are you crying?
And it hit home for me. So
Come step up. Come step up. Let me hear you. What happened?
I was saying the gutter is a rough place, you know,
Okay.
and you got to do everything, any and everything to make it, you know, every situation, including aborting twins, you feel me, to better yourself because I do want to leave you. But
You just had an abortion? Twins?
twins.
Yeah. Double homicide.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
This thing went viral this week.
dang! Double homicide.
I said
that.
the girl turned around. She was like, "B." It was
Who says that?
Angel. Jocelyn. That wasn't even Jocelyn who said it. It was a contestant.
It was a contestant.
This is a show on Zeus, Jocelyn's Cabaret. Zeus is an app like Kevin on Stage Studios.
Yes.
But they focus on, mostly now, they focus on reality TV stars who used to be big stars on other
Their
things.
shows. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so Black China was the first. That Black China, So Rocket.
Yeah.
Right? All that, Tokyo Tony. I'm ready to get the ASAP. It's all from Zeus. This thing went viral.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, people will say anything to you without any fear of consequence.
Double homicide. What?
You gonna say that in the
Is
real
so
world?
out of pocket.
How you gonna say that in the real world?
She did.
You gotta run me the fair one.
Oh, give me 5.
You gotta fade it right here and now.
She said it into her mic. She was like, double homicide.
They turned her mic up for that.
No.
It was so clear.
You couldn't hear anybody else's breathing or nothing. You heard that breathing. Double homicide. I was like, Lord Jesus.
That hurt my feelings for her.
You gotta see me straight up.
But I also, it was also a wild reveal.
It was.
She was like, the gut is a real place. You know, even when, you know, you be having to take in two, like at the same time in your mouth sometimes and you don't want, like, it was like, that, it was like that. You see how you weren't expecting that? That is what they
You wanna know a funny story? I don't know if I should say this.
Go ahead. I'm here for it. You know I'm here for I don't know if I should say this type of story.
There was a person in my life. I won't give you the relation,
Okay, come on.
but that person had not come to grips with their sexuality
Aha.
outwardly. That person had me, male. Hey man, can you get my laptop real quick and just open it up and send me this? Person forgot what was, popped up. He must have just closed the laptop and forgot. I'm like, yeah, I'll send it. I'll airdrop it. Open up the laptop. Here's the password. Put it in. Penis? Penis.
Oh.
I said,
It's done.
With the person in between the two.
person in between.
It's the worst when you see the person.
And it was, hello. And
Not the
Josh, the person was black. And the penises were white, which was even more of a like, hey, ain't no black peens available?
That's what you gonna go for.
You know what? In hindsight, maybe that was a soft coming out.
Oh, stop it.
You think maybe it was an on purpose thing? Like, I don't know how to say this over here.
I've had people do soft coming out, and I'm like, no, give me the full jump out the closet. I don't want it.
You ain't gonna let them soft reveal?
I don't like, because the soft reveals be harder for you when you running into dildos where you don't expect them to be.
Like, that's not a door stopper?
Like when you just running into stuff and you just like, come on, fella. What happened to just saying it? I didn't. No.
Man.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my friend.
You got it? All right, here we
let's
go.
see. She's doing. Let's see. Hopefully she's good.
On her schedule. Why don't you guys just like get a hotel?
This is your friend?
That I was totally kidding about that, and that it's also true.
Black girl?
Like,
Kim, I'll be in the car. when
She's
you
on
need me,
Chris.
honey, and I have your slippers, and I'm gonna have someone get you a water, chilled with 3 ice cubes. That's some deep.
oh, it's mostly on our Patreon, so she cut it.
Oh, come on.
But she does all of them in the minutia, the small, like, she has this one joke that is just amazing about them. She's like one of the few white comedians that I would actually recommend to keep your distance. She's ridiculous.
What's her name?
Angela Hoover.
Hoover? Mm-hmm. Hoover.
She older. Like she in her 40s.
Is that really older anymore?
I mean,
Because
she's
I'm 2 away.
I know, but
Knocking
she
on the
white
door.
and in her 40s.
I'm
about to be.
That's
So
hilarious.
it's older. It's older, but she's really, I mean, great.
My playlist on Tiny Desk just came out. I mean, on NPR.
Oh, yay, congrats.
Yeah, I made a playlist of people you should, Tiny Desks you should watch that are not. I had to do ones that were not above 1 million, but I was like, you have to put Toby and Chica play. Here's 5 other ones.
That's not
Demi
bad.
Lovato has a new one. I haven't listened to it yet. You heard it?
I haven't heard it yet.
Her Drugstore. You watch it?
She had a documentary that came out.
I heard
Whoa!
that she had a documentary.
Oh, I read an interesting thing about drugs, and I'll share it because Demi Lovato overdosed.
Oh, bless her.
She didn't die though. God bless her. God bless her. She had like a
she
stroke
alive.
and
Still
brain
very
thing.
much
She
alive.
can't
I can
drive.
believe that thing.
So this bio person I follow was saying that when you take drugs, and I can't verify this, but it made sense. when you take drugs and the similar drugs in the similar place, your body basically prepares for it. So if you take, except for example, 4 milligrams of cocaine, but you always snort at home, your body's like, oh, okay, around this time, they get to doing the cocaine. Let's put some suppressants out because they're finna get high, right? What happens is a lot of times it said if you take drugs, the same amount in a different place, your body's not preparing for it. So 4 milligrams is like 8. And she was saying that's why a lot of people overdose in hotels. They haven't taken more drugs. Their body's just not making the
thing to
help them balance. So it feels like more. And that makes sense why people overdose in hotels. And they're not thinking, I haven't taken more. And Demi Lovato had overdosed. Well, no, I think she was in Airbnb. But she wasn't at home or something like that. But anyway, I thought that was it. Yes, it was. It was Jackie Anna's sister. Is it Folaki?
Oh, and I've seen her say her name.
Jackie Anna's younger sister.
Yes. She went to UC Irvine's. That's it.
Did she?
UCI?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, next story in the docket for real. And white people, y'all got some atoning.
Yeah.
This is an article.
You said it right, Folake.
Folake? In Popular Science. This is the headline, and they're not joking. This is after Prince Philip went on to see the King of Darkness or the Lord. I don't know which one. Popular Science headline reads, go ahead, marry your cousin. It's not that bad for your future kids.
They are so trash for that. That was on the shadiest. That was like drag queen shade. You heard? Who says that?
It's not that bad for your future kids. Apparently, surprising to me, it's only illegal to marry your cousin in like 24 of the 50 states.
Yeah, I have heard that.
I thought we all was in agreement.
No, they're like it was more so to stop people from marrying their siblings. They were like cousins. All right, but siblings, come on, guys. Your kids they gonna have a club foot.
Now,
Club foot.
the interesting thing is, would you think it's legal or illegal in the traditionally red states? Or, yeah, what would you think in the South? You think it'd be legal or illegal?
I think the South, they have to put it in law. They were like, no, we need to tell you can't do this. Yeah. And then in the blue states, they're like, well, you use your sense. You grew up with that person.
And you're exactly right.
Oh, yeah.
California,
man.
Texas, hey, y'all, we got to put it in the law. Hey.
You got to stop this.
Texas, Mississippi, Alabama. Oh, I'm sorry. Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, up through that middle center there. But in Georgia, it's legal in Georgia.
I can believe it. I'm surprised somebody ain't came up with a dating app. For it, just within your family. Hey, Becca, I heard you swiped left on me. So what? I'm not good enough? It's good enough to take to prom, but not good enough to marry? All right.
The people, you saw Ozark, right?
Yeah.
I believe Ruth and them skid, hey, we got to keep this bloodline pure.
Pure as can be. Yeah, no, I am not shocked that it's a law in southern states, just because people were doing that all the time. They were just like, you grown up and look so nice. Yeah, I know you. I know your family. You come from good stock.
I hate when people say people come from good stock. That's always reminds me of like a animal term, like horses.
It is though. That's how it's how they refer to us. Like when they would sell us. They would. It's like if his pappy was a big, strong, strapping Negro.
Buck.
Yeah. That's where it came from, because we were cattle, pretty much. That took a turn.
Is it pronounced shadow slavery or chattel?
You know what? That is such a good question. I don't know how to pronounce it. Chantilly?
I think it's chattel.
Chattel?
I think it's chattel slavery.
Chattel.
Let me see if there's a pronunciation. Here we go.
Chattel.
Chattel. Anyway, I think it's very interesting that white people will say, cousins, come on, guys. What's a little love amongst cousins?
I've got a lot of cousins. don't want to sleep with any of them. Don't want to see any of them naked. Don't.
I
It's
don't have
pretty
a lot of cousins.
disgusting to think about. So I don't.
You know what's funny? Not funny, but interesting. Melissa, when she was giving birth, they were getting ready to like give birth. Her sister was in there, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna shave you and get you ready for birth." So they're going to close the little like,
Yeah. Privacy curtain.
privacy curtain. Did they call it that on when you were born, giving birth, or was it on the set of?
I'm going to kill you.
Oh, that sounded great. So anyway, they close it and they're like, "Meh," and her sister like, hey, I ain't seen my sister like that. Let me get on the outside of this curtain. And I was like, y'all ain't been that close. She's like, damn, we ain't that close. Black folk don't play around that.
Oh no, me and my sisters are that close. We wouldn't care. What you doing? What you doing to her? What's happening? We would not care. I mean, but we grew up with no male in the house.
Out. Lock Wonder said, I have 1/3 cousin that's fine though. Hey, Lock One, hey, we black. You can't
I
say
have a 1/3 cousin that's fine though.
Hey.
She's like, it's far down. It's real far, like to the point like we don't even have similar features.
The thing about black family, we don't even. I could see her be like, bro, I don't have the same dad with my brother and sister. Cousins is basically not even related.
Right? Like, what are you talking about? You know, on Ancestry.com, a half sibling shows up like a first or second cousin.
Really?
Yeah, you share about the same amount of.
Oh, because
DNA.
the parent is. Oh yeah, I can see that. Mm-hmm. Because me and Becca have the same grandma, but not the same mom or dad. But me and my brother have the same grandma, but just the same mom.
So yeah, if all three of y'all were to put y'all's DNA into Ancestry.com, you all would be related the same amount.
Really?
They would be like, Becca is either your half sibling or your first cousin.
And they wouldn't know the difference?
They wouldn't be able to tell you the difference.
Wow.
That's how it would show up. So, sleeping with your cousin is like sleeping with your sibling.
Nah, I must stay away.
You shouldn't do it regardless. You were just talking about something before you got distracted by somebody's cousin. It's fine though. What did you say?
Imagine if you just came in on the podcast and you said you was talking about something before you talk about somebody's cousin. It's fine though.
I can't remember. You were saying something and you oh. I grew up in a household though where for the most part, there were no men. Where Melissa and them had a father in the house for most of their life. So being more conservative in how they operated around each other was probably necessary.
That's a good point.
Where all women, restroom doors don't close, none of it. Bedroom doors open.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that's the big difference. Because only short spurts of time was there ever a male in our house. There was no need for any type of decorum or real privacy, to be honest. So we be the type that would be in there watching the baby come on out. Let's see it. Come, what's it
By
doing?
the way, that is a baby birth.
It's something else.
Let me tell you what the media doesn't show you. The doggone truth. Babies are disgusting when they're born. They are. The babies you see on TV are 5 months old.
They're little aliens.
They are little. They look like this.
That's exactly what Lil Marcus came out looking like.
Literally not even brown. Black kids are purpley, green,
Yes.
reddish,
He didn't
freaking
look all the way cooked.
covered in grossness.
Googity gob.
Oh, black stuff. I was like,
And see, you experienced seeing Melissa's organs, right? That's what you saw.
the C-section. It was a lot.
Marcus experienced me having number 2 on that table while I was.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby doodling. I heard
Yeah, because you're using the same muscles to get the baby
everything
out.
is going.
And Marcus was like, "You are shitting a lot." I was like, "Am I?" He was like, "Yes."
Could you feel the difference between the baby and the butt?
I couldn't even feel that I was doing number 2 at all. I had no
Really?
idea. Had no idea.
What was that pain like?
It felt like somebody was trying to rip my body in half. Like at the bottom.
Like the babies were like,
Yeah,
God.
it was. What was crazy with Amar, I really felt it because I went a long time without getting epidural, and I had Pitocin, which makes the contractions even harder. So and I've told y'all before, when I'm in a lot of pain, my body gets extremely hot.
Yep.
And then I start throwing up. So
Were you throwing up with Amara?
oh my God, I was throwing up and pissing on myself. The doctor finally was like, Angel, I'm standing up peeing. I was like, I'm peeing on my, oh no, I'm peeing on myself. I had Marcus carrying a fan around, following me with a fan. I had Beyonce win the entire time.
Your whole body was.
Oh, it was.
You were
losing it.
short circuiting.
Oh yeah. Because we made the mistake of deciding, okay, we're gonna try to walk this baby down, and we went into the hallway. And first of all, Marcus was like, "You cannot go into the hallways like this." My whole entire butt and everything was.
You went in the hallway of the regular hospital?
Yeah, I was like, "Let's walk the baby."
He
He was
in
like,
the hallway?
"No, I came into the room and pissed on myself. I didn't pee in the hallway." We went.
Well, I mean,
You in the hallway with your back
I
out?
was trying to get there, and he was like, "Angel, you can't go." And I was 2 weeks late, so already my body's extremely black because all the melanin has rushed to the surface. So I'm very, very dark. My butt was as black as they come. Black as they come. Like it was about to be a show. So he put another house.
I don't like this.
He put another hospital gown on the back of me. And I was just like, I need the ventilation. I don't. He was like, Angel, you cannot go out here like this.
I need the ventilation. Let my butt out. Honestly, though, if you're in that amount of pain, I can imagine being like, I don't care who sees what.
That's what.
Let them see a little chocolate, but I'm hot.
That is a stage of labor when you have no more modesty. That lets you know you're getting close.
Really?
Yes. They're like when you psychologically no longer care.
Yeah.
You don't care who comes into the room. You're
That's
not like,
the
I
home
don't know.
stretch. Don't even worry about the pain. Hey, don't even worry about it.
When you don't care who done came into the room, you're just focused on, let me get through this. We made it maybe 5 steps into the hallway. The fan was electric, and so there was no longer wind on me. So my body jumped up in temperature, and I was like, I'm not going to make it. And so that's when I came back into the room, and the throw up was ready. It was like, are you ready? Are you ready?
You peeing and throwing up
Yeah.
in labor.
Oh, yeah.
I bet your janitor was just like, Mother of Pearl, what was happening
I'm
here?
sure they were just like, we got a lot. We're gonna have to disinfect this room. But yeah, no. Then after that, that's my doctor was like, Angel, I come on. I don't. He was like, let's do the epidural. I was like, okay. Pissing everywhere. It was something else.
Oh my God.
But that epidural was great. I know Marcus was happy too. Like, yes, please put her out.
It was
completely.
let me tell you what. The second time with Joe, I didn't get to see the first time because Melissa was going through a lot, organs shutting down and stuff. Second time, they weren't using a scalpel to open her. It was like a little blowtorch.
Oh, I remember you said this.
And burnt her skin open. Clamp.
What?
Yes, Joshua.
Because it keeps them for the blood, because it kind of cauterizes it
Yes.
as they open it so that she's not bleeding as much.
Clamp.
Pull it open.
Oh,
They
shot.
literally had a
I would
bucket,
be dead.
a little
on
bed,
that
Joshua.
table. I would have fallen on her.
I was
They
like,
usually
baby
make
out.
they usually make the dad sit down sometimes.
I was like, oh, Jesus. Oh. I hadn't seen that much blood. Organs was just like, hello, we're usually covered. They grabbed a little bucket, like a bedpan sized thing of water, and just was like,
Yes, push it out.
I was like,
They're rinsing it?
Josh.
Yes, I can see the liver waking up. Where the
It was insane. First of all, Big G, you was wilding with the human body.
It's
it was
crazy, right?
crazy.
Everything's just in there.
Josh, liver, she just was like, JoJo, zip. And I was just like,
Was the water clean? I'm thinking of.
it was Arrowhead. They just put it.
No Dasani here. No Dasani. Just the Arrowhead.
It was wild, bro. And I know I've told this story before, but the doctor was talking about redoing her floor, Italian marble. That's how she was just that calm. I'm like, hey,
Put it.
let's focus up. Let's focus up.
No,
she
they
open
be-
out here.
They don't care. They're having a blast.
They're
They've done it
literally
so
at
many
work.
times. My doctor was telling jokes. He was having a good. We had the camera set up. He was talking to the camera. He said, "Hello, am I on? Hello." a blast. Amar had cords wrapped around his neck.
He came into the game disruptive.
Came out like Bane. He was like,
Nobody cared who I was
He
before I
was the
put on the
one.
mask.
They put him on my chest, and baby used to. I guess he used his arm pressed up. Look, and then put his. But I think it's because he couldn't breathe. He was like, "Y'all know I'm about to die here, right? You're about to die."
For some reason, I thought the TV was true. It's not.
Oh,
it is a
no.
gory,
It's something else.
disgusting.
I wouldn't say it's well. What
No,
you had to
Angel.
deal with, what you had
Oh,
to
yeah.
deal with,
here.
what
I
you
don't know
had
how
to
we
deal
got
with
here.
is a little something different.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's that. I mean, the poo, yeah,
Dookie,
it's not
man.
that much. But once I got that all out, we were all systems a go.
Before we go, I do want to talk about that.
What?
This.
Dookie?
No, we're gonna move on from that.
Dookie?
Duque.
Hillsong. One of them Hillsong churches, them pastor done got in trouble.
All of them Hillsong churches. The list goes on and on. They keep getting in trouble.
They do. Hillsong Church shuts down Dallas operations after married pastors quit. After they're caught using worshiper donations to fund their luxury lifestyle. Hillsong is Oceans, ain't it?
I don't know what that means.
I think they're
The
Hosanna.
song
too.
Oceans.
Just kidding.
Dum, dum, dum. You know Oceans?
You know Oceans.
Say
It's a long intro. Thank you.
You don't know this song?
I've heard it.
Wow. Now. So I will call
your name. Yeah.
Doo-dee-doo-doo. You don't know this that well. This is my white song.
Mine
When oceans rise, my soul.
Praise.
I love you, Jesus.
That's exactly what you do.
Oh. Anyway,
My white song is I don't forgot.
Dirty Pap.
Can't stop. It's a white worship song. I can't remember it now. Oh, when my son sings it, it blesses my heart.
who is do you know the artist?
Do you think I know names?
Okay, it's probably I'm gonna bet you
old.
it's Chris Tom. It's how old?
Old.
Okay, let me play a couple and we'll see if it's jiggles your mind.
Already, there's too much stuff going on.
You don't know?
Ching 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 ching. We just got castanets. Never heard it.
Never heard of this?
Never heard it. No. Creation.
This you'll probably know. No? Stars in the sky and you know the main
I'm sure I've heard somebody sing it and I was just like, ugh. Ugh.
What about this?
It's something really simple.
You don't know this either, Angel?
No.
These are basic whites.
Then I'm basic black, okay? It's a way simple. It's like the same words. Oh, wait a minute. I've heard this.
Wait for
This is
it.
the part
wait
where
for
the
it.
black people start right here.
That's the song.
This I told you it was Chris Tomlin.
Sing with me, how great
Niggas don't want nothing to do with that verse. You start right here.
How great is our God. I don't need nothing else.
Niggas, that's how our song start.
Right here. Let me tell him what
More
it
of
is.
this. Right here. This has been gentrified to black. Black people are like, give it here. Y'all over here doing with nature's seasoning.
Right.
Go ahead, put them stank on it.
Right.
We gonna run this part.
If you gonna say he's worthy of all praise, you gotta be worthy.
You gotta come from there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Chris Tomlin has made a lot of money from black people being like, give it here and hush.
of names. Come on. Worthy of all praise. Come on.
What's he gonna sing?
We'll sing. Then you gotta be. Hush, you gotta be screaming in the mic. Well, you move the mic and then scream and then go back to singing. Yeah.
You are black.
You didn't know? The box braids didn't tell you?
That is. The box braids didn't tell you.
Yeah.
So anyway, them Hillsong people got in trouble.
Oh man.
So much trouble.
It really is tough, man. It looks like they.
What were they buying?
Everything, purses. They had Chris's shopping, Carissa C. Walker's shopping habits. They were putting people up in luxury hotels. They were just doing the most. They was like what you call it? What's when you have an expense card, but it's called something else, like petty cash expense card.
They had that.
Cash.
And they were big petty.
Oh, that cachet, boy.
They were just spending all the money. But then there was another dude who I actually bought his book. He spoke at Shepherd of the Hill. He was
Pastor Dudley.
That's the pastor.
Yeah.
Big Dud.
But he was I can't remember the pastor's name, and he's in the article. He was the one.
He is?
Yeah, he's not the Dallas pastors, but later on in the article, they talk about how a bunch of the Hillsong pastors are just effing up real bad. He used to be real close with Justin Bieber.
You talking about not
Pastor
Judas Smith.
V-neck. That's what I want to call him, Pastor V-neck.
Hey, what was his name?
I can't remember.
Carl Lentz.
Yes, and
Carl Lentz.
even though like Carl preaches really well, and he's more progressive in his preaching, you could tell that he was doing a little much. He was doing something for clout. Like he was enjoying the celebrity of being a pastor. And I'm not saying that you can't enjoy that, but if it starts to override
The main goal.
yeah, you gonna end up finding yourself in the middle of a scandal like
And
an
that's
idiot.
the thing. People always want, Kev, you should open up a church. I'm just playing around with messages. I respect the office and the calling of pastorship. Mm-hmm. I don't want to play with all the stuff that I do that's fun. It wouldn't be funny if I was a pastor for real. It would just be he ain't doing right. This ain't comedy. You got no, man. And I don't want to go to kids' graduations either. The simple things of pastorship.
The simple thing.
When I was a youth pastor and stuff, then these kids go to my graduation like, graduations suck.
Right.
If it's not you or your kid,
Man, then if they're graduating from 8th grade, it's like, no, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Now, you don't
care.
gotta do that if you're a pastor of a mega church. You ain't seeing him at anything. You barely
got
seeing him
satellite-
at
you're-
service.
You're being broadcasted in 6 different churches with
You
people
are
in them.
sitting
That
in
is
your
very true.
mansion, in your office. The Lord spoke to
They'll
me
be
today.
They'll be in the church.
those are the small groups pastors got to talk to people.
Those are the ones doing the work. Those are the henchmen of the church. You go over there and pray for her. I'm not going.
Did you went to City of Refuge? You remember with Noel? Noel only came out to preach.
That is it. He literally, it kind of like what Kirk Franklin
Literally,
did.
I
Name was Noel.
Noel
Jones.
Jones. His sister was
He only wins, baby.
Grace
Take
Jones.
Noel's.
Oh my God.
You're stupid.
But his sister was Grace Jones. When we were a kid, they were like, you got to be with God like Noel, or you're going to be in sin like Grace. I was like, first of all, Grace is in a movie poster.
Grace loaned her brother money, okay, to build
And
his
Grace
church.
was killing it.
Yeah.
As a kid, I was like, this argument is not
You're not doing
great.
well.
I want to do great. I want to be Grace.
It was like a John A's joke. Who got more money in their bank account? Shirley Caesar or
Cardi B.
Cardi B, or Yolanda or Cardi B? It's Cardi. Yeah, I remember. Side note. An esthetician's last time I went to her, I don't remember if she was doing my eyebrows, what she was doing. She's talked to me about how her and Noel were dating. Yes. And I wanted to be like, does he know y'all dating?
Did you watch Preachers of L.A.?
You know I did watch that foolishness.
It was great.
And I know of a pastor who auditioned to be on it, and they didn't put him on there.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I said,
That was so great. And I was going to McClendon's church.
Didn't that show make him look like a fool? I was like, never.
It did not do him no
said,
favors.
if he don't get his Duke box hair and sit down somewhere, he just made himself look like a mess.
Duke Box Angel?
That's what it
You
looked
are
like.
black.
He looked like
Josh, you got to look that up. You got to look up Duke just so you get this joke. Actually, it might not hit the same.
He was just doing the most. And then what's his face? Dietrich. He was he was a slut, if I were to put it lightly.
It was crazy, man.
What? No, what I call him a slut.
Wasn't he married on the show?
He
had just got divorced.
I think he had I don't know if he had an affair with this woman and then got a divorce, but you know how the men of the cloth do, where they'll divorce and get remarried so quick that you just like, ain't no way.
You didn't know her already?
Or that y'all weren't doing something already, wasn't just praying. I done seen it too many times.
Listen,
I'm like,
this church girl's giving up that puss.
and the pastors be wanting it too. They're like, oh, absolutely, you don't have to tie the puss is enough. You give me a tenth of it.
That's another thing I don't want. I like my life.
A tenth of the bean, but yes.
Did you say a tenth of the tip?
Yeah.
The tip.
Yes. No.
What's a little helmet will do?
Man.
So yes, he was okay. His wife cheated on him. Okay. So I had it
would
wrong.
cry if I got cheated on.
But then I think, what's his face? Now these pastors be killing me. They be pissing me off. But no, it don't. I just be shaking my head like, y'all, they'll divorce and be remarried before a year from their divorce. The Lord told me that you were my wife. Did he?
Man.
Did he now? Yeah, most of them look. I didn't think Noel looked that bad on the show. I think people were upset with how flashy he was, but I also know actions. He was
him
just
and
like,
McClendon was going at it on that show.
I know, because they were talking about that shacking up. He said, it don't say nothing about no shacking up in the Bible. He's like, but nigga, though, like, you're doing a lot. And then before they were married, they got pregnant with another baby.
Man,
I was like, listen, live your life then. Listen, I can't judge you.
You can, though.
I can talk about you real bad, though.
Yeah. All right, guys, we love you. Like I said, stay tuned for the update on when we'll shoot an episode that we're canning or banking, not canning. Putting it in the can, banking, whatever. So stay tuned to the Patreon stuff. And if you're going to keep your distance tonight, we will see. It's going to be a great show. Tony Baker's open up doing a hot 5. And then 8 other blacks are doing between 10 and 12 minutes. Next week, and the KevOnStage.com, there's a free Keep Your Distance African Pride all women ladies night. And the final one is my birthday. That lineup, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah,
Angel,
I want to know. I love a good ladies' night.
I want to know.
When y'all shooting that?
Saturday, next Saturday. That is Keitra Long, Kanisha Buss, Ed Wanda White, Takara Williams, Keisha E., Kamira White, and Jess Niche.
Yes. Oh, so what's her face didn't do it?
Who?
Did you say Kanisha Buss?
Kanisha, yeah. Kanisha Buss
my
on there.
head just completely did not hear it.
And then my birthday show is Tony Baker,
Yeah, better
BT
be.
Kingsley, Ashima Franklin, Ty Davis, Mike E. Winfield, Big Irish Jason, and to hear more.
Yeah. Super excited.
All right. Love y'all. See you tonight if you're there. If not, see you on Tuesday. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the conference.